I needed to do a hard clue step in deep wilderness with 5,000 people watching. Now I know what you're thinking, why on earth are you doing hellhounds in the Rev Cave? So here we go again. It's time to find out if this video ends with piety or Lumbee. The wilderness. Arguably the most dangerous place to be on a hardcore Ironman. Many great rewards reside beyond this trench, but beyond those great rewards lie even greater dangers. Dangers so great, it turns many hardcore Ironmen away from this barren land. But not me. My name is Poisoned Potion, or PP for short, and through a set number of tasks and stages I strive to unrestrict the hardcore Ironman game mode as much as I can. As I progress further into this account, more and more content becomes unlocked, until the only restriction left is that I can't die.
This is not gonna go well. Lord Zamorak, I have news. Don't waste your breath. I already know. A hardcore Ironman with a piece of my Dagon Eye. It makes me sick. And you let it happen. I have my best men tracking him down. Your best men aren't good enough. I grow impatient with you. I've now heard rumors that this hardcore PP is going to try and obtain the remaining Dagon Eye pieces. I won't let that happen. You best not. My blessing is not easily obtained. Prove your worth. Kill him, and you will be rewarded. Yes, Lord Zamorak.
In the last episode, we were able to obtain something truly special, the Dagon Eye robe bottoms. Not only has this now become my new best-in-slot mage legs, but it is also an item that, to my knowledge, no other hardcore Ironman in the game has. This has completely changed everything. I have revisited the task list for Stage 2 and decided to move the unique Zulrah drop from the challenge task to a normal task. I will also be removing the 50 Wildy Slayer task and 100 Wildy Slayer task from Stages 2 and 3. The reason for this is because the new challenge task for entering Stage 3 will now be to obtain another unique Dagon Eye piece. In Stage 2, I had initially planned to keep all my combat skills under level 90 so as to not make things too easy. This rule will remain, however, once the Wildy Slayer grind for Dagon Eye has been unlocked, I will be unrestricting the rest of my melee, range, and mage levels. Then, once I am in Stage 3, I will proceed to obtain the Dragon Pickaxe before Chambers of Xeric. However, once I obtain a Bulwark from Raids 1, I must go for the final Dagon Eye piece, and I may not return to Raids until I've done so. With all of this being said, do keep in mind that this is a little ways down the road. Now let's get into the progress. The first problem posed itself nearly right away. We're in Stage 2 now, which means we must complete every single elite clue that we receive unless it holds back content for an extended period of time. When I say this, I'm usually talking about item clues such as bob shirts, which could hold back content for a few weeks while I just try and grind easy clues. Those are best to be obtained passively while I play the account. By the way, the footage you're seeing right here is of my first couple of hard clues in Stage 2. I received an Anakarl step and a Runite or Lava Maze step in one clue alone, and the reward was, well, decent I guess. Anyways, with the first elite clue that I received, it required me to equip a dragon spear. Initially, I thought this was going to be a drop. However, I found out that with a Ring of Wealth at goraks, you're able to obtain dragon spears at a rate of 1 in 325. This was more than reasonable, so I decided to make myself a Ring of Wealth and head to goraks. Tail it out of there. Oh, okay. No, I was expecting this. The shield left half drop is a higher drop rate than the dragon spear, so there's the shield left half. That's good because we do have the arty hards to do. Let's keep going until we get this spear. What do we get? Yes! That's so good. That's a pretty damn good upgrade. I'm going to have to give a bit of context for this next clip. It was a regular day of me killing goraks on stream when I saw a large influx of messages going into the chat. It was then that I realized that I had received a large host of 5,000 viewers from a very humble fellow hardcore Ironman, Bodhi. It must have been quite jarring for his viewers to go from watching Theater of Blood content to killing goraks, but there was some content I was able to give them, as not 10 minutes after his host, I received a hard clue scroll, in which the very first step was the Rune Rock north of the lava maze. I could have told everyone that this step was too dangerous and that I would have to do it after the stream, but I knew I couldn't do that. I needed to show everyone exactly what this account was all about. I needed to do a hard clue step in deep wilderness with 5,000 people watching. Okay, what do we get? A lot of teleports, I guess. That's not that bad. Now, with that last clip, keep in mind that I did have an overlay on, so no one knew where I was at. They just knew I was in the wilderness. It would be suicide to do a step in multi and give the location. Also, I've been told by a few people that they've wanted to check out the stream but also want to avoid spoilers, which is completely understandable. This is why I always have a long stream after the release of every episode. The stream always picks up right where the episode left off, so that anyone wanting to stop by will be caught up. So go ahead, stop by and say hi if you want to, if I am still alive by the end of this episode, which is actually a big if, by the way. Subscribe, make sure and subscribe, everyone. Subscribe. Subscribe to what exactly? Why, the latest Varrock Herald, haven't you heard the news? Local snake god Zulrah just turned her entire swamp into a luxury jacuzzi after killing a man with a 1 billion GP bounty on his head. That's crazy, I'll subscribe right now. 1 billion GP, who was this guy? PvP but hardcore Ironman. Now that's high risk. It's too bad he's gone. We could have been good friends. Oh, what is that? No, now this one stings. This one stings. The first one I was okay with. This one stings now. Yes! Yes! Only a few kills after the shield left half, too. Oh, yes. I'm so happy. Let's get this elite clue finished. Oh, man, we got really lucky on that. We finished that at the earliest step we possibly could. So would you like the chance to face the Mimic? The rewards are special. Yes, I'd like to get the Mimic challenges. Okay, no Mimic. It's not the best. It's not the worst. Let's see if it's a unique page. It is a unique Sarah page, so decent. Give me something good. Oh, and there it is. The first elite clue from Barrous, and I'm sure this will be the first of many. Oh no, you can't be serious. We have to go and get the Circle, which means we have to now farm Dagannoth Kings. This is by far the worst elite clue step I could have gotten early on in Stage 2, as my gear and stats are nowhere near well enough equipped to tribrid DKs, which is pretty much what you have to do if you want to kill Supreme. At the very least, you have to kill Supreme in Prime and hope Rex doesn't aggro onto you. I tried going up there with a Slayer task to see if the damage boost would help out. However, in 5 hours, I was only able to acquire 4 Supreme kills. So I was going to have to train my stats, and my stats alone, as any gear upgrades I couldn't acquire since most of them came from monsters that also dropped elite clues. It was a rough road ahead, but I was willing to get it done. Waterbirth Island. Nice. Alright, this will make it easier to get to the DKs. 73 ranged. Alright, there we go, 68 Hunter. Now I think I'm going to go and try and get Eagle's Peak done so we can get going on the Red Chinchampas, get those range levels. So unfortunately, I've decided to just finish this Dagannoth task and keep getting the melee stats up. We'll be getting another Dagannoth task fairly soon, I'm guessing, so best to finish off the Slayer helmet for some extra defense the next time I go to Dagannoth Kings as I try and get my stats up to do them in the first place. Alright, there we go, 74 Slayer, one more level away, and then we can get on to Gargoyles, which will be a great moneymaker for the account. Okay. A good casket for once? Of course not. Oh, hey, I didn't even notice. That's our 50th hard clue on the account. Now, I know what you're thinking. Why on earth are you doing Hellhounds in the Rev Caves? Well, to be honest, this is actually a punishment. A couple of days ago, I did a Skatizo kill and totally forgot that Skatizo not only drops hard, but also elite clue scrolls. And of course, I still have the elite clue scroll from Dagannoth. So I've decided if this situation arises, my punishment should be that I have to obtain 2 hard clue scrolls in the wilderness and complete those 2 hard clue scrolls. So I'm currently at the best place to get hard clue scrolls, Hellhounds. And we are officially dry of a hard clue scroll at Hellhounds for the first punishment clue. Ah, there it is. 97 Hellhounds kills for the first punishment hard. Whoop. Probably should be watching. I didn't pick it up. No. Oh my gosh. You can't be serious. Go, go, go. Ooh. Okay. We're good. Oh, this one's definitely not the safest in the world. But we're good. Alright, here's the first casket out of the punishment clues. Some alcohols. Ooh. And there is 200 hellhounds killed. And there's 80 defense. Oh, there it is. I gotta... Oh, jeez. Why is it every time I get a clue scroll, somebody's running by? I gotta say, this was quite the punishment. 245 hellhounds killed for these 2 hard clues. I swear, if this is a Rune Heraldic Shield step, I am going to be very upset. And there it is. Let's see what we get. Oh! That's really good! Oh, now we have God D'hide Chaps and God D'hide Top. God D'hide Body. And we get... Oh my goodness. Well, we got something to match the set now. Is this back-to-back Ancient? Or there might have been one clue step before this. But yeah, so we got a matching God D'hide set. And there is 77 attack, and with that, we officially have 100 combat. Now the next step is to go to Pest Control, get our range Void, and then get some chins from Hunter and start chinning in Monkey Madness 2 tunnels. Alright, 100 tasks now completed on the hardcore. That's a huge point boost of 450 points. We're now at 882. Gloves? Hey, grats on 99, whoever got that. There we go. Void has been obtained. It's time to start chinning and get those range levels. And there is 1,000 red Chinchampas. Or 1,001. Let's see how far this gets us in Monkey Madness 2 tunnels. Alright, and that is the last of the chins. Looks like we were able to make it to 76 range off of that. 121k off, so we still have 4 levels to go until we hit that 80 range mark. And 82 defense. Alright, so that is the Slayer helmet unlocked. Okay, I think that's everything. There it is, imbued Slayer helmet. This is going to be a huge help when doing the Dagannoth King's task, and of course we can now use this during Dust Devils so we can get the damage boost. Oh no, it's the wrong one. I was hoping for the Dragon Harpoon, but I think this is pretty good for Steel Dragon tasks. Well, after talking about it for a little bit, I was notified by my chat and streams that the Dragon Sword is actually better at worms here. More DPS, as well as most dragon tasks. So this is a lot more useful than I originally thought. 77 range. And with just a few chins to spare, that is 78 range. I'm going to go to DKs now and see if I can't get the Seer Call. Alright, this is going pretty good so far. We're at 10 Supreme kills now. Obviously haven't gotten the Seer Call yet, but we are actually getting some KC, so happy about that. Nice. No way! Yes! We got it! Yes! Yes, I am so happy. Oh my gosh. Okay, let's not die. Okay, we got it. We got it. We can finish the elite clue. Yes! We got it. Oh, we were able to complete it. That is such a huge relief. I would have been destroyed if I got a step that I could not complete and I had to drop this clue. Well, we spent, I believe, a little over 2 weeks working on the stats, the gear, and everything to try and get this Seer Call step finished and finish this elite clue. What is our reward? Yeah, that seems about right. And we get an item. Yes! Yes! Thank you. Our best tank body before this, and now the Torag's plate body. Oh my, oh my. Well, that's the first Varrock piece. Well, there's another elite. Oh no. Alright, so as stated in the rules, I must do every elite clue step unless obscenely hard to obtain. I considered it for quite a while, and I would consider the Bob shirt under that insanely hard to obtain category. If I go dry on this item, it would hold back content for quite a long time. And now you may think that the circle did hold back content for quite a long time, but I felt obligated to do that as it was a PVM drop. This is a drop from Elite Easy Clue Scrolls. So what I'm going to do is, I've got one easy clue in the bank. We're going to see if we can hit the jackpot on this. If we don't, we will be dropping this Elite. Do we get insanely lucky? Yeah, I really didn't think so. Well, unfortunate. Maybe at some point we'll get the Bob shirt, but we're not going to hold off content for this long just for a very rare easy clue drop. 75 herblore. 76. Well, there is 200 chests finished. Still looking for those tank legs. Little girl, yes! And the reward is... Oh? Ah. At least we finished the casket. Barrous was not kind today. So I was challenged to do a Barrous run in this gear using Fire Strike and a pickaxe for a melee weapon to try and switch things up to see if I could break the dry streak doing this. I really doubt it's gonna work, but let's see. Yeah, I didn't think so. You can't be serious. Well, there it goes. And there we have it. 77 herb lore. We now can boost with a botanical pie to consistently make Saradomin brews. I think we're ready to head to the wildy altar and get 70 prayer. Before we do this, I'm just letting everyone know that up to this point in editing the video, I still have not gone to the wildy altar. I did this because I didn't want to subconsciously give away any spoilers up to this point. I have no idea whether or not I'm going to survive, but I've prepared myself as much as I can. No matter what happens out there, I just want to say that I've had a blast making this series, and I'm so glad so many people have come along for the ride. So here we go again. It's time to find out if this video ends with piety or Lumbee. Telling you, man, that 53 thieving grind for desert treasure is brutal.
Red alert! Hardcore PP2 spotted on the wilderness altar. I repeat, hardcore PP2 spotted on the wilderness altar. All hands on deck. Kill on sight. No witnesses. I repeat, kill on sight.
Well, kind of a short-lived celebration there, but I believe that was 69 prayer. Had to log out, though. One more level left. There it is. 70 prayer. 70 prayer almost entirely at the Wilderness altar on a hardcore Ironman. That took about 3 years off my life, but I gotta say, I am so happy right now.